hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tortured Gay Mats department.
And yes, we are both two tortured gay Mats, and we are here to finally get a listen to the new Taylor Swift album, The Tortured Poets Department. This leaked online a couple of days ago, and we were strong enough not to listen. Please clap.
Thank you. We will hold for the applause, ladies and gentlemen.
We shall hold.
Yeah.
And I just am so excited to hear what she's going to be getting off her chest this era. I told you as second that this album was announced and the title was announced, I was like, I think we're getting a big breakup record from Taylor this time. And like, is there anything better?
There's literally nothing better on the planet than a big Taylor breakup record. And like we don't want her to like feel sad or anything.
No.
But the thing is, like, feeling human emotion is good.
Absolutely,
and having cathartic feelings feels good, and letting out those feelings feels good, especially to create great art, which Taylor Swift does.
Hello?
Let's get the breakup album spinning, ladies and gentlemen.
And I mean, from what I hear, again, there was talk of, I was imagining it was all going to be like Joe Alwyn discussion. I was thinking that he'd have to be in a bunker for a month after this. But apparently there's a lot of Maddie Healy dragging on the album, which is interesting because like they didn't date for terribly long, I don't think.
But the best Taylor Swift Shame Jam songs are the ones where she's dated a guy for about 5 seconds.
That's true. I mean, she and Jake Gyllenhaal were not together for that long, and we got All Too Well.
We literally got all of her best songs.
We did. We got many of her best songs.
Oh my God.
On that album.
Do you think she's going to bring up the birthday party on this album?
I don't. I think she's finally over.
No,
Jake
she will
Gyllenhaal.
never be over that 21st birthday party, okay?
I think
it was supposed to be fun turning 21.
That's what her dad said.
No. So we are live streaming this on Twitch right now, which is what we're going to do for all of our like live stream listening parties from here on out.
It's true.
And also, if you want to see the full live stream of this, you can go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/2gaymats, and you can see the entire live stream where we're chatting with the people, getting excited.
Unedited.
And it's unedited. So there are so many moments where, guys, also spoiler alert, we're going to talk over some lyrics because we have to give some commentary.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're not just going to sit here and listen. That's a part of it.
Yeah. So if you do want to see the parts where we're just sitting here listening, you can become a patron at the link below.
Absolutely.
And should we prepare them for the word from our sponsor?
Oh yes, absolutely. So let's take a little break and have a word from our sponsor.
Oh, it's a great sponsor.
It's going to be great.
I've been getting more and more spam calls and texts lately, and it is beyond annoying. I've had to turn on my silence unknown callers feature on my phone, which has led to me missing calls about things I actually care about. Like the other day, I almost missed the delivery for my new TV because I had that feature turned on. It was the worst.
Yeah, I've definitely been getting a lot of spam calls this year as well. And a couple mornings ago, I was woken up literally 3 times between the hours of 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. from phone numbers that I did not recognize. And one time a few years ago, I almost fell into a trap of buying new health insurance when I didn't have to, because I got a call saying that my health insurance company disbanded without me knowing, and that I needed to purchase a new insurance. And when I told the woman on the phone that I wanted to call my health insurance to, double check with them, she was like, no, you need to buy insurance now. You're currently without insurance. And that's when I was like, okay, this is nonsense. But I reached out to my health insurance afterwards, and they were like, yeah, girl, you almost got scammed.
So how is our information so accessible to these scammers and spammers? It is because data brokers collect it and sell it to whoever wants it. And they make a ton of money doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Go Google yourself. Google your name and your email address, and you will be shocked at what you find.
That is why we now use Aura, who is sponsoring today's video. Aura shows us which data brokers are selling our information and automatically submits opt-out requests for us.
Yeah, and this will help reduce the amount of spam that we get, but also if something truly bad happens, like, me falling for an insurance scam, Aura has our backs as well.
Aura is constantly monitoring our bank and credit accounts, and it will alert us to fraud fast. And both of us get up to $1 million in identity theft insurance on Aura.
Yeah, and we want all of you to be safe online, so we want you to try Aura. You can go to aura.com/2gaymats to start your free 2-week trial, or you can also click the link below in the info section. So that is aura.com/2gaymats, or you can click the link below in the info section.
And now, back to the episode.
All right.
Incredible. Aura, Aura, Aura. We also have to plug one more thing.
Yes, one more plug.
Before we start listening, and then we promise we will start listening.
Yes. We have a live show on May 4th. If you're in the LA or Southern California area, come see us. We're going to be recording a live episode of our podcast on May 4th at 7:30 p.m. at the Lyric Hyperion. We've been rehearsing for this. We have a whole run of show. It's going to be so much fun. We'd love to meet you there. There's a bar attached, so we'll be hanging after that. And it would just be great to meet, hang, and argue about Taylor Swift.
I know. I hope hope we're not like really like sullen and depressed
I know.
from like listening to this album like on loop a million times.
Right, between now and May 4th.
You know what? We'll perk up for the show. We'll perk up for the show.
Are you ready for some Taylor?
A question to be asked every 5 months.
Absolutely.
You know, are you ready for a new Taylor Swift something?
And I am.
You know, she is the gift that keeps on giving.
Hello?
As I said before, Taylor Swift loves to give and the Swifties love to receive. So,
Absolutely.
let's go. The new Taylor Swift era starting now.
This is Fortnite featuring Post Malone.
Post Malone, the single.
Straight off of Cowboy Carter, he comes to Taylor.
I know, right?
Let's take a listen.
I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me.
Sent away where?
Who's they?
I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic.
What?
What about your quiet treason?
Quiet.
What about it?
Night there we were, forever running to you. Sometimes ask about the weather. Now you're in my backyard. Turn into good neighbors. Your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her.
Uh-oh.
The effects were temporary.
All right.
What's
I
the
think
move on drug?
I love you. It's ruining my life.
Oh, wow. Interesting that Post Malone just kind of popping as a background vocalist.
I love it. I love it.
For only a fortnight, but I touched you, and for a fortnight there we were, forever running to.
It's kind of groovy.
It is very groovy. And I love his harmonies in there.
I know.
He knows what he's doing.
Into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her.
I want to know what she did.
Everybody's killing people this year. I
know.
The year of murder.
Together running to this. My husband is cheating. I wanna kill him.
Uh-oh.
I love you. It's ruining my life.
I like that line a lot.
I know.
I touched you.
For how long?
Only a
Fortnite. If it was only a fortnight, is that Maddie Healy we're talking about? Because Joe was not a Fortnite fan.
Oh, no.
That was years and years.
only a fortnight.
I touch you. This video looks crazy too. Look at that.
Oh.
This is the Spotify canvas we're looking at. It's
Oh,
wild.
the costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Interesting choice for a first single.
I know, it is. I love all the layering that's like happening.
Right.
I want to know what happened. Interesting,
I know.
because you know, only a fortnight. You think like maybe this is about Maddie Healy, but
Yes.
like opening a whole like album about Maddie Healy instead of the big
Relationship. That's the thing. But maybe the shortness of it, and maybe it was fresher on the mind. Because
Sure.
sometimes with those long relationships, I feel like by the end,
You're just like, okay.
It seems like a lot of people have mourned the relationship while still being in it, almost. You know.
Sure, yeah.
But with Maddie Healy, those things feel very fresh. I also am very curious about like how this was chosen as the first single. Is this the sound of the album? Because again, it kind of gives a little Snow on the Beach. People were saying it
Yeah.
kind of reminds them of Lana Del Rey, which I certainly hear. But like. This is not that Anti-Hero was like a big pop song, but it was more radio ready, I feel like, than this.
and more like there was a kitschiness to Anti-Hero. Like there was
Yes.
like a humor to Anti-Hero. Like it's a very funny song. And this is just like, no, we're serious.
We're serious.
We're poets now. we are not just poets. We are the poets department.
the
And we're
torture.
tortured.
And I think the torture is the point.
Wait, are we tortured poets or is the department tortured?
I think they're tortured poets.
Okay.
I don't know that, but
the
that's my
department's
feeling.
probably fine. They're probably tenured.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Everybody's doing great at the department.
Everybody's
but
doing great at the department.
I thought, can't go without saying, Post Malone did a great job.
Yeah, right?
on both of our pop girls
we are
this
Post
year.
Malone stands here
I didn't
right
say
now.
that.
Listen, but we don't know enough of his music.
Right.
But like 2 for 2 for the songs that he's
Yes.
featured with both of our pop girls.
Yes, I think he
So-
added a lot to it. Those choruses with him on the harmonies as they came in was really exciting to hear. Yeah, I appreciated that.
I liked it. Yeah, I think this is a nice sort of like ease into whatever this album
Still
is
is
going to be.
interesting about it being the first single.
Yeah.
Like I don't fully get that, but I guess maybe I'll get it more as the
All
songs
right,
go
cool.
on.
What's the next song?
Next song is the title
torture-
track.
I guess we'll find out.
We
Are the
will.
Poets torture or is it
No,
the department?
We will find out.
Oh, it's so much more of an 80s sound
I
album than I
know.
ever anticipated.
Well, you said this cover was giving you kind of 90s.
It's a little
right?
90s, the colors.
You left your typewriter at my apartment.
Oh, God.
Straight from the tortured poets.
the department.
All right.
I think some things I never say.
This one's a little boppy.
I like it.
Uses typewriters
Anyway, I know. Lady Gaga's
Great
mad.
question.
She's offended.
Smoke, throwing spikes down on the road, but I've seen this episode and still love the show. Who
Wow.
else decodes you, and who's gonna hold you like me?
Oh.
Oh.
And who's gonna know you if not
Oh,
me?
if not me, that's beautiful.
That's great.
Laughed in your face and said, "You're not Dylan Thomas. I'm not Patti Smith. This ain't the Chelsea
Who are these people?
Hotel. We're modern idiots."
Oh, this song is sweet.
I like this song.
It's almost giving Matchbox 20, and you know how I feel about Matchbox 20. Rob Thomas, we love you.
You smoked then 8, 7 bars of chocolate. We
Oh, this-
declare
I've-
Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
That's the only lyric I had read before.
That's so
Why
funny.
is Charlie Puth being mentioned?
He should be a bigger artist.
Cyclone with you. And who's gonna hold you like me?
That is nice.
I know.
That is very nice.
Hold you. And who's gonna know you like me?
Who's gonna know you?
Face and said, "You're not Dylan Thomas. I'm not Patti Smith.
What?
This ain't the Chelsea Hotel. We're modern idiots."
I think Patti Smith's a rock artist. Let me look that up. Yeah, I appreciate the production on this one. Like, this would be my choice for the first single.
I like this song better too.
Right?
Sometimes I wonder if you're gonna screw this up with me. But
It
you
seems like you
told
did.
Lucy you'd kill yourself if I ever leave. And I had said that to Jack about you, so I felt seen.
Are we talking about Jack Antonoff?
You know it.
We know understands why it's meant to be. Now you take my ring off my middle finger and put it on the one people put wedding rings
Oh,
on.
my.
That's the closest I've come to my heart exploding.
Oh, that's sweet.
Like me. Then why didn't he propose?
That's all I could get.
We're two idiots.
Just two idiots. Hey, maybe she's been listening to News for Idiots and has been taking it to
I
heart.
know. Who's gonna hold you?
I like this. Almost could fit on 1989 or something.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a mix between 1989 and Midnight's to
yes,
me.
absolutely.
Well,
Poets Department. Oh, Fade Now. You know I love a Fade Out.
oh, of course.
I think they're coming back, Fade Outs.
Yeah, they actually are.
Which I appreciate.
And that's for you. That's a gift to you.
It really is.
I love how she left her scarf at Jake's sister's house, and he left his, and some guy
Somebody.
left his metaphorical typewriter at her house, or maybe it was a real typewriter.
I
who
hope
knows?
metaphorical, because you're not running around New York or wherever with a typewriter
Listen,
going from
these
place to
artists,
place.
these tortured poets have to lug around their typewriters in a damn suitcase
don't
whenever
think
they
it's
can in case
worth
they get
all that.
inspiration.
I thought that was lovely.
I really liked that song
that
quite
you know,
a bit.
I enjoyed Fortnite, but this feels more immediate to me. It feels more familiar as far as like the trajectory of her songwriting has gone. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, it kind of gave me a little bit of hints of 1989, which is always a positive thing.
Sure.
Mixed in with Midnights, it definitely has a more melancholy and more adult feel. And I don't know, I just feel like the melody throughout, especially the verses, I really love that verse melody, is like super strong. And for whatever reason, reading a little bit of the scuttlebutt about like what people thought of the leak, I was concerned about the melodies, and this made me feel calm.
Yeah, like I'm actually very sorry. After looking at this like cover, I was very much just like, oh, are we just going to be like dreary, like lost and meandering through melodies here? But
Right.
like,
I haven't experienced that yet.
Yes.
Like it's still like there are melodies to be found,
Absolutely.
and like it's a little more like poppier than I anticipated
For sure.
this being. So I'm enjoying myself so far. But we are but a mere 1/8 through the album.
It's true.
And Lord knows there's going to be bonus tracks in about 5 hours.
Well,
so
we'll talk about that on Patreon,
on
only.
patreon.com/2gameads.
Because we're not staying up that late
we
tonight,
aren't,
darling.
baby doll.
The next song is entitled "My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys."
My boy only breaks his
Is she the
favorite
toy?
toys.
I'm assuming.
Well, I mean,
I feel like
I would assume.
so.
We are poets, so we're using metaphors.
It's
Unless he's
true.
talking about his, like, I don't know, super soakers or whatever.
I don't believe that, but you never know. All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go again.
That's what I said. I said, here we go.
Called the rain to end our days of wild. The sickest army doll purchased at the mall. Rivulets to send my plastic smile.
So there's a lot of jumps up with this era.
I know.
But you should have seen him when he first got me. My boy only breaks his favorite toys.
I like that.
Of sand castles he destroys.
Oh. Yeah, I like that
I
too.
like that.
Puzzle pieces in the dead of night.
Yes.
Suddenly it was a matter of time.
Yes, post-chorus.
Oh, the post is getting it.
Breaks his favorite toys. Yes.
Repeating myself. with
Okay.
you back on my
Yes, all right. It's almost is giving a little out of the woods, which is there's no bigger compliment.
Oh, of course. My boy only breaks his favorite toys.
I love that. I love that. That's a hook, babe.
Yeah.
Castles he destroys.
Yes.
Too much.
Yes.
There was danger in the heat of
Oh, I can't wait to learn this.
I know, right?
Smashed it up.
Oh,
So fix me.
interesting synths now.
I know.
Miss me.
Oh.
Fix me.
Yes.
Gonna miss me. Just say when I play again. He was my best friend.
Yes.
Down in the sand.
I really love the build and the production throughout.
It's really nice. I love how long this bridge is.
I think it's just through the end of the song.
Oh, good. I love that.
Oh, I love that arpeggio right there. That's
I
quite.
thought that was great.
I thought so too.
Here's the thing that I'm like kind of surprised about. Like you
Yes.
see, you see the cover of the album, and you see like the Tortured Poets department, and you see the sort of like little pictures that she's scattering of like the little tea dyed paper with these like abstract poetry quotes on there. And I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, are the lyrics going to be so dense that like
Right.
we're really having no idea what she's talking about? But no, like this has like the specificity and like the sort of clarity of like what I love in a great Taylor Swift lyric.
Yeah.
And like the stories are pretty clear.
I agree.
I like surprisingly
And-
clear. Like I was expecting real heady shit. And not that this stuff is like, you know, like concrete. Like it's like it's still smart and everything. Like it's still like very like sophisticated, but it's relatable, you know?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
feel like it's relatable, and like musically, she's in a place where she has been before, so it's not like too much of a, you know, she's not Cowboy Cartering on us or anything. But I appreciate it because it's like she has clearly fallen in love with this synth pop sound, and if you want to do the best of like her Jack productions, like Out of the Woods-esque is the biggest compliment I can give a song. And so again, I enjoyed Fortnite, but these next two tracks have topped it for me.
Yeah,
and so
like-
I'm like, it seems like an interesting choice that was the single when this feels so much more radio.
Is it just because Post is on Fortnite?
I mean,
and so we
yes,
wanna-
but it also, you know, as we go through the album, maybe that is more indicative of what the full album is, but
Okay.
I wasn't expecting to be singing the choruses back by the end of my
Sure.
first listen, and I was for these last two, and that excites me because I love Taylor the lyricist, but I certainly love Taylor the melodist.
Yes.
And so I'm glad we're getting those great hooks that we always know she can do.
Yeah, like great hooks, but like they never feel cheap.
Yes.
Like if they feel wonderful.
I know.
Like these are lovely songs.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Let's take a listen to track 4.
Track 4.
Which is entitled, Down Bad.
Oh, Down Bad.
Here we
Ain't
go.
we all, girl? Ain't we all?
Oh, interesting. That with some bells.
Did you really beat me up
Did you really beam me up?
I don't know.
in a cloud of sparkling dust?
He's an alien.
Just to do experiments on. Tell me I was the chosen one. Showed me that this world is bigger than us. Then sent me back where I came from.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The alien metaphor. It's sad.
Maddie Healy's an alien confirmed.
Cosmic love. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him.
Oh.
I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood.
Hey.
Staring at the sky, come back and pick me up. Fuck it if I can't have us. I might just not get up, I might stay down bad.
Oh.
Fuck it if I can't have him.
Down bad.
Fuck it if I can't
I mean,
have him.
we've all had this feeling.
Sure.
Did you
Fallen in
take
love with an
all
alien.
my old clothes?
Did you take all my old clothes? I wasn't anticipating an alien metaphor.
It wasn't either. I assumed it would just be verse 1, but
Yeah.
no, it's
I'm
throughout.
down bad,
Hey.
crying at the gym. Everything comes out teenage.
Why's she crying at the gym? Supposed to get endorphins.
I mean,
lift
none of
those
us want to be
weights.
at the gym, girl.
Just die, went down bad, waving at the ship. Fuck it if I
Waving at the
can't
ship.
She said like she lost her twin too.
Your hostile takeovers, encounters closer and closer. All your indecent exposures. How dare you say that you think it's romantic, leaving me safe and stranded.
Safe and stranded. It's right around the time of the eclipse too. Everything's
I know.
very space themed.
She wrote the song in 2 days. And when the eclipse happened, she was like, let's end the track.
Get that alien back out. People want to hear about aliens these days. Uh-oh. She beaming up Scotty?
Bring her back up. Come on.
Lost her twin. You know Jackson's a twin.
I didn't know. Oh, we thought Jackson did.
know Jackson.
I thought you said you meant Jack Antonoff.
No.
If I can't have him, like I lost my twin. Fuck it if I can't have him. Down by waving at the ship. Fuck it if I can't have him.
Hey.
Is this going to end with a spaceship sound? Yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Of course.
I know it.
You know, sometimes you just fall in love with the alien and nope, the cloud in the sky. I mean, I'm very impressed that she was able to like take like 80s-ish production.
Yes.
And also like, if you told me like before listening to this song, Down Bad is an alien metaphor, I would have
Yeah.
been like, oh Jesus fucking Christ,
Totally.
this is gonna be a disaster. But like, it's somehow like cute and sad and
Yes.
boppy with 80s production, and yet it works. It's
Yes,
adorable.
I would definitely say it works more than it doesn't. I like the production. I think it's interesting. I like the verses. I do think the chorus feels a little too familiar. Like it feels like we've heard Taylor do versions of this chorus like over a few albums now. And I'm
Okay.
like, I just want, I like more notes. Like when the counter melody came in, I got a little bit more excited. When we
Okay.
were sticking on the one note and making it a little rhythmic, I was a little like, okay, I've heard this from you before.
Okay, but like if we were doing a whole alien metaphor and then we were going all over the place, I feel like that would have been really aggressive.
Sure, it could have been aggressive, but I just feel like there are many melodies that involve more than one note that we need to give.
Okay, well,
a go.
I let it grow on you.
I'll let it grow.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay, good.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Are we ready for the next track?
Our next track 5.
I think
All right,
we know about
alert.
her track
if
5.
you need to take a break from the video, take a breath, take a breather. Track 5 is happening.
I know track 5 serious. This is
Okay.
So Long London.
So Long, London.
So everyone,
I'm assuming this one's not about Matt Healy.
I mean, he's British too, I think. So.
Oh, is he?
I think he is. I need to Google that.
After she dated Matt Healy and Joe Allen, she was like,
She's
I
like,
need to get the
I
most
need-
American guy I can find.
And she found him.
And she sure did.
She did.
All right.
Okay. So Long London. Now she's the bells.
It sounds like a London choir boy
Does.
choir.
Is it all a cappella? You know, I love
I
a
would
cappella
love
shit.
that.
Uh-oh. It's a little bit more driving than I think of a track 5 being.
I saw in my mind fairy lights through the mist. I kept calm and carried the weight of the rift. Pulled him in tighter each time he was drifting away.
You needed to.
My spine split from carrying us up the hill. Wet through my clothes, weary bones caught the chill. I stopped trying to make him laugh, stopped trying to drill the safe.
This is Joe. This is not Matt.
This does feel like a
How
long
much sad
relationship we're discussing about.
think I had, did you? Think I had in me. Oh, the tragedy. So long, London.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You find someone. I didn't opt in to be your.
This is kinda like her version of a Robin song.
Does feel like that.
Great things about. I left all I knew. You left me at the house by the heath.
Oh. Are
I
those
stopped
strings?
CPR after all, it's no use. The spirit was gone, we would never come to. And I'm pissed off you let me give you all that youth for free.
Yeah, this is Joe. This one's Joe.
So two graves, one gun.
Oh my.
I'll find someone.
Oh God.
And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it. My white knuckle dying grip. Holding tight to your quiet resentment. And my friend said it isn't right to be scared. Every day of a love affair. Every breath feels like rare.
Oh, God.
When you're not sure if he wants to be there. So how much sad did you think I had? Did you?
Oh God.
Think I had in me.
This is a bridge,
Much
baby.
tragedy. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar, waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days.
Lord.
Blue eyes, too.
I'm just getting color back into my face.
It's hard to talk because there's so many new lyrics every time, and one's more devastating than the last.
Oh, she does love London.
I mean, it sounds like the end of the relationship was not a big surprise or it just kind of died and she was the one who pulled the plug. And he's like, how could you give up? And it's like, babe, you gave up.
I was going down with the ship.
Yeah, and you gave up in this relationship months or years ago. It's just sad. It's just sad.
Oh, I love how she's like, how can I make this sad song even sadder? Let's add a quiet, low dance beat to it. It's like, you
I
know
know.
what the two gay Matts want here, Taylor Swift. I can't think of a song of hers like that.
That one seemed very unique.
Like, she was really like reaching out of her like box for this. Like, I appreciate that.
She really was. And there are many great things about this song, even if like initially I was like, oh God, are we getting a Lana Del Rey thing? Because I'm not a Lana person. But even though it does veer into that in like her vocal delivery, I feel like the lyrical specificity and describing this relationship that is ending in such a like, I don't know, out with a whimper kind of way is just so sad and heartbreaking. And it like feels like what happened, but to hear it on record is like, oh,
Yeah.
It's like she was trying as hard as she could to like keep hope alive in this relationship, but when like his blueness was taking it all over, she felt like she was doing all of the work, carrying it up the hill, and he was just there. It just is
we
sad.
heard "Stop, You're Losing Me" as well.
I know,
Like,
I know.
It very much felt like that. Like, I'm sad. I really loved that for her. Like I
did too.
feel like this was such a new sort of sound for her, but still felt very much like her. And I love how she also described it's just like, oh no, I'm not just breaking up with you. I'm breaking up with like a place that I learned to call home for like
Right.
6 years because I learned how to love this city. I learned how to live here like
Right.
as an adult with you, and I now have no ties
Right.
here. So like you don't realize like when you have a relationship that long and then it ends, like it's such an upheaval of this
Right.
life that you've created for yourself. And I think that
And especially for her, she left America. Like she left
Yeah,
her
she left
country.
America.
She left America. She left her country, and she's like, "Yeah, I left everything I knew, and then you left me at the house by the heath or something."
Yeah.
And it's like, whew, like don't forget, like what I have sacrificed to be with you. So when I decide it's over,
Yeah.
you can't say I didn't try.
that's a lovely addition to the collection of track fives.
It's another sad one.
It's a lovely addition
It
to
is.
that
That-
oeuvre.
That one I very much enjoy.
Yeah.
Now we're on to the Ariel quote itself. But Daddy, I love him.
What the fuck is this gonna sound
I
like?
don't know.
All right, girl.
I don't know.
All right.
Hopefully it features Halle Bailey. That'd be amazing.
Halle Bailey and Jodie Benson.
Yes,
Oh,
all
that'd be-
three
that'd be
Ariels.
iconic. It's like the soundtrack of
I
Dune.
forget how the West was won. I forget if this was ever fun.
Hmm.
I just learned these people only raise you to cage you.
Uh-oh.
Sarah's and Hannah's in the Sunday best, clutching their pearls, sighing what a mess. I just learned these people try and save you.
Country Taylor's back.
Yeah, she is here.
Too high a horse for a simple girl to rise above it.
Yes.
Running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, but Daddy, I love you. Baby, no, I'm not, but you should see your faces. I'm turning to Flora through the fences. No, I'm not coming to my senses. I know it's crazy, but
This one's nice.
Oh,
That was a nice chorus.
That was good.
That was good.
Stay away from her.
Oh, the pre is my
It's
part.
wonderful.
That is it for me.
Yeah.
Protested too much. Just screeching tires of true love.
Give me that big
Screeching tires
chorus.
and true love. She got that accent back for a second.
Right?
Screeching tires and true love.
Country Pennsylvania born Taylor's
There
back.
she is.
Baby, body's the one I want.
Oh, he
I'll tell you
is.
something right now.
Uh-oh.
I'd rather burn my whole life down
Yes.
than listen to one more second of all this bitching and moaning. Tell you something about
That she wrote that after watching one of our videos.
I
She
know.
watched our reputation review and was like, please.
I don't cater to all these vipers dressed in empire clothing. God save
a bridge.
the most just-
Oh, it's so big. I
It's
love
really.
it.
Everyone is brave for me.
I was just listening to Speak Now today, and this would fit right in.
I know.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of people in town that I bestow upon my fakest smiles.
Uh-oh.
Scandal does funny things to pride, but brings lovers closer. All the wine moms are still holding out, but fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
Yes! In my dress in the sun, and even my daddy just loves in my
Oh,
eyes.
my daddy just loves them.
I know you can't come to the wedding.
Can't come to the wedding.
Crazy body's the one
Yes.
Wow, who produced this one? Is this Jack or is this Aaron?
Wonderful angel.
Exactly, an angel came down from heaven to produce this track with Taylor. Wow.
And then a fucking fade out.
You know, that's what I want in every song.
Oh,
'Cause it
she
just
knew
makes,
what she wanted.
makes me feel like the song is always playing somewhere.
And it is. I'm like hearing that. First of all, that was very Speak Now meets 1989.
Yes.
Like we were getting like we were going back to sort of like country roots, not just like a little sonically, but also like storytelling wise,
Yes.
that song felt like a country song, obviously with more like modern production, but like, the storytelling aspect of that song, it felt very Speak Now. It felt
Yes.
like we started one place, we're ending in another place, and I can see the whole picture. I can see the farm. I can see the town.
It's true.
Like, everything. And when was the last time anyone gave us a chorus that big, let alone Taylor?
It's been so long, and I was listening back to some of my favorite Taylor records leading up to this reaction, and I was listening to Red in 1989 and Lover and Fearless, and like this is the Taylor that I truly felt like I'm not going to hear this again from her, and like I was making peace with it. Like she's beyond
Especially
this.
on this album.
I didn't foresee this.
Like I was not
coming.
foreseeing a chorus that big and like produced.
And it's very wordy. Like I need to get the lyric
Sure,
sheet out
yeah.
when I get a chance, but like the feeling is there.
It's there.
The high stakes drama. Like that's what we were always asking for from the Folklore Evermore eras. Is
Yes.
like we want to feel the stakes.
Yes, because as beautiful as the lyrics like can be, like you can write the
Yes.
most beautiful lyrics in the world, but if you don't feel like stakes in the song,
Yes.
then it's kind of just like, okay, this doesn't affect me as much. And the way to build stakes is with like great melodies
That's
that
true.
just hook you in immediately and get
It's
you
true.
emotionally involved right away.
And I'm involved, babe.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
so very involved in that song. I'm so appreciative that it exists. Apparently, it was both Jack and Aaron that produced it. So we love collaboration.
Great work, everyone involved.
Beyonce taught us it's better to collaborate.
Collaborate.
Don't have to work alone all the time. Look, hey, look, we're collaborating.
I look at us, and this is an incredible live stream that we're doing right now.
Absolutely, it is.
All right, but Daddy, I love him. That delivered. That fucking delivered.
I mean, it earned its ridiculous title.
Yeah.
You know, like, because of course I want to hear that.
and it was
again.
like just funny enough, but not ridiculous. It really felt like a real
It did.
song.
It did.
Like the title's so funny. I wasn't expecting that. Okay,
I'm thrilled
we
about
have
that.
to move on.
Next
Okay.
is Fresh Out the Slammer.
Fresh Out the Slammer.
Is this her like dating post Joe? Because you're like fresh out of like, oh, I'm locked up with one
Yeah, she
person.
was
That's my
locked
guess.
up
I
in
haven't
London.
haven't heard a note, haven't read a lyric, but I have a theory.
Okay, she was locked up in a London prison.
She was.
Yeah. Country again.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you.
To who?
I don't know.
Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be to.
Okay.
Fresh out the slammer, another summer, taking cover, rolling thunder. He don't understand.
Oh, I like that.
I know. I like this production.
It's really
like,
good.
Splintered back in winter, silent dinners, bitter. He was with her in dreams.
And you know, I love when she jumps down with that.
Gray and blue in fights and tunnels, handcuffed to the spell I was under. For just 1 hour of sunshine. Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you.
Wow.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh, now we're in a windstorm.
Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call is
to.
That's a cute lyric.
That is
That's a
adorable.
cute lyric. Like, is this the post chorus? I'm a little lost as to like the structure of the song.
Just go with it.
Okay, sorry.
Now we're at the starting line. I did my time. Now,
That melody reminded me of the verses of Last Kiss.
Oh, I
Oh, no, Enchanted. That's what I meant to say.
to wait up in that porch like leaves.
What are we doing
What's
here?
happening now?
To the one
She's on a horse.
I know. It's very glitchy reference.
At the park where we used to sit on children's swings.
I thought she was about to say where we sit on children.
That's Taylor wouldn't do that.
Wearing imaginary rings.
Did she have a thing with Maddie Healy beforehand?
But it's gonna be
I'd love that.
alright.
That's
I did
fun.
my time.
That's a good conspiracy.
That's my theory.
So maybe she was with Maddie real quick.
Yeah.
And then she went to
Went to
Joe.
Joe, and then as soon as
was
that was
in prison.
right?
And then she's like, hey, I'm back. She hit him up.
Yeah, he was the first call. I think that lyric is really strong. The like fresh out the Slammer, I know who my first call is going to be
Sure,
or whatever.
yeah.
And I appreciate the sentiment. I was a little lost structurally in the song. Like I didn't realize when those lyrics were first being said that was the chorus, and then she jumped up the octave when it came back around. So I like the chorus and I like the post, but then I'm like, wait, is this the verse? I'm a little lost in the sauce
You know
there.
what? We got time to figure it out. We
We
have the
absolutely
rest
do.
of our lives to figure it out.
We
Hopefully
do.
it doesn't take that long to figure it out. But I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. I maybe it needs to like linger with me a little more
Yes.
to figure out like what's happening exactly.
Yes.
But I enjoyed it.
I
think
enjoyed
she has
it.
something to say.
I think it's going to require more listens from me. It was not
Sure.
as immediate. And then, of course, I was still half the time thinking about But Daddy, I Love Him.
Sure.
Which is
Sure.
a fucking classic.
Yeah.
But I guess we need to go to the next song.
You know what I am happy about? Those are capitalized titles.
Look at this.
Those are capital letters.
We were just discussing how if we were over the all lowercase thing, and the answer is from us, we are. A
little bit.
Like, we love that everyone is being so creative, but words are the way they are for a reason.
yeah, titles are things that you capitalize.
And that's cool.
That's,
Capitalization is cool.
Capitalization's so cool.
Next up was Friends. Florida.
Florida.
Featuring Florence and the Machine, which, I'm excited about that collab.
All right,
Hello?
That's a collab. I'm surprised hasn't happened already.
I would think they could have worked together
Yeah, I
before.
think they would mesh well together. And clearly they do because she put the song on the album.
Are you ready for it?
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put my
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to play it yet.
All right, cool.
You can beat the heat if you beat the charges too. They said I was a cheat. I guess it must be true.
Uh-oh.
And my friends all smell like weed or little baby.
Weed or little babies?
Only two options.
City reeks of driving myself crazy.
I love that line. City
Little
reeks of driving
did
myself
you
crazy.
know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in. So
Uh-oh.
you work your life away just to pay
This is
for
very
a
Taylor.
timeshare down in Destin, Florida. It's one hell of a drug.
That was it?
Florida.
This is crazy.
This is nuts.
I like it.
I got drunk and I dared it to wash me away.
Tell him, Florence. I love her voice so fucking much.
Your cheating husband disappeared. Well,
Who's cheating? First it was Taylor, now it's somebody's husband.
I did my best to lay to rest.
This song is like sexy and scary at the
It
same
is.
time.
My body and in my mind.
And it's so cinematic. Like
Yes.
I can see the movie.
Is that a bad
Oh, damn it.
I know.
Too early.
song? Little did you know you're 100, only the time you'll get arrested.
Oh, this pre is great.
I love that too.
Florida is one hell of a drug.
Florida is one hell of a drug.
Florida.
Bow, 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 bow. It gets so exciting. Are those the exclamation points?
We have to count the bangs and see if it's that many exclamation points.
I can see that.
Fuck me up, Florida.
Fuck me up.
Yeah, Florida.
So take me to Florida. It's
Hey.
Oh, yes, up the octave.
back in Texas, Florida.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 exclamation
It's only
points.
3 exclamations here. Uh-uh.
Florida. Come fuck me up.
Oh, that is what it is. I was like, what does that pre-chorus sound like melodically? And it sounds like I Knew You Were Trouble a little bit.
A little
It
bit.
does, which I appreciate. Hello,
You know
I'm
what?
not mad about that.
That song is weird and cool.
Yes.
I had a great time.
There was a lot of energy, especially by the time we get to the Florida exclamation. I feel like every exclamation point was a snare on that drum set.
it was great.
And I appreciated that a lot. I thought Florence Welch did a lovely
So
job.
good.
What a
That verse
vocalist.
was so good.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. And I would have loved to hear even a little bit more. Like I'd love to, because I felt like I could hear Taylor up the octave in the background, but less of Florence. I was like, get Florence up there.
Okay, well, let's listen to it on a new speaker at some point. Maybe you'll hear it in a different
Maybe
way.
I will.
You know, I thought that was fun and weird and cool cool.
Yes.
We're really trying like new things.
We
Like,
are.
Again, like this album is really surprising me because like looking at the cover, hearing the title and everything, I was sort of expecting like such an even ride
Yes.
of just like, ooh, the wind or something.
Right.
But like we're really getting some dynamic shit
Yes.
here.
I think that's why I appreciate it, because you look at that cover and you hear the first single even and you think, okay, I know what this album's going to be.
Yeah.
And then songs like this that are so different and so more up and have so much more energy than what I was expecting, like I'm always going to enjoy hearing that.
Yeah, I can't compare that song to anything else.
Except I Knew You Were Trouble.
Except but like in terms of like everything else, like production wise,
Yes.
and like where it took that turn in that
True,
chorus
true.
and like what it was about, like
Right.
so many surprising things about it.
There's a lot going on there, and I appreciate
Cool.
them. Next up is Guilty as Sin. Guilty as Sin?
Guilty as sin or
Yeah.
guilty is sin? Guilty,
Guilty
as
as
sin. Question. Are we
It's a question.
okay? Can I ask you a question?
Are you ready?
Kind of sounds like being the anti-hero.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Drowning in the blue Nile, he sent me downtown lights.
It's kind of like false god.
I love False God.
While my boredom's bone deep, this cage was once just fine. Am I allowed to cry? I dream of cracking locks, throwing my life to the wall.
She really felt locked up in that relationship.
Jesus, yeah.
Crashing into him tonight. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind?
Oh, that's pretty.
That's nice.
I like
yeah.
that.
Been falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die.
Yes.
I keep recalling things we never did without ever touching his skin. How can I be guilty as sin?
It is a question.
It's a great question.
In lowercase inside of all
We were just talking about lowercase,
I know,
uppercase.
right?
She's hearing us.
I know.
thing is bad thoughts. We've already done it in my head.
Uh-oh.
We've already done it in my head.
Who are we talking about?
Does it feel like a
I don't know.
Are we looking at Maddie while we were with Joe?
Somehow, what if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind?
I love that.
It's nice.
She just can make a little lilting melody so well, you
Yeah.
know?
Edge maze, how can I be guilty as
Without ever touching his
Never
skin.
touching his
Well,
skin.
emotional.
Who did you want to touch?
I don't know. She had an emotional affair, though, I'll tell you that.
They're gonna crucify me anyway.
Yeah, I might as well touch him.
Yeah, we heard Reputation.
The way you hold me is actually what's holy. They don't know how you've haunted me so stunningly.
Wow.
I choose you
I like that.
religiously.
Oh, I'm like, is the song done? No.
Yes, a cappella. Yes, drum.
Yes.
Sent you downtown what?
Lights? I don't know.
Yes. Cello? Yes, cello.
I can see that.
Maybe a viola.
You're allowed to cry.
You're allowed to
whenever you
cry,
want,
girl.
Taylor.
You're allowed to cry. And you're, you know,
Hey.
you know, everyone has thoughts.
Everyone has thoughts, and everything seems to point to not the fact that this relationship with Joe was like so terrible and awful and toxic, just like it maybe went on a little too long.
Yeah, it was running its course.
It was running out of steam later on. And so she's, an emotional person, a romantic person. Someone could catch her eye, and it's like, how am I going to be guilty? I've not touched his skin.
No, she's probably surrounded by so many hot guys.
I mean, and she's locked up in that house because she's so famous and she's in London. How many people does she know that aren't Joe Alwyn's friends?
I know, and sometimes people in London are known for being a little rude. You're probably mean to her.
I very much enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
I thought the production was really good and like sophisticated.
Yeah, I loved the way it built at the end. Because at the beginning I was kind of like, okay, this is fine, and then by the end I was like hooked onto that ride, and I was like on that journey, that story again. Like I feel the country roots coming back.
Is her next album gonna be a country?
Oh
like
my
a full-fledged Speak Now Fearless
oh
country
my God. Oh, we have good thing we have our cowboy hats already on from
know.
Cowboy Carter. We're ready for more country.
I'd be very ready for that.
Okay.
I appreciated that song. Wasn't my like number one or anything.
No, but perfectly lovely.
Perfectly lovely.
Really lovely. That chorus melody. That
Yes.
really great.
Love it.
Yeah, and that story, I was hooked.
I was hooked.
into it.
I was invested.
What's next?
What is next? Great question. Next up is Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? These titles are wild.
They're insane. Like,
I appreciate, but it's like if you've written as many songs as Taylor Swift has, you got to go outside the
gotta-
box
yeah.
if you're making a title. So
exactly.
here we go.
The who's who of who's that
This is Reputation-y.
is poised for the attack, but my bare hands paved their paths. You don't get to tell me about sad.
About Sad. You don't get to tell her about Sad. Taylor knows Sad. You heard Last Kiss, bitch.
You wanted me dead, you should have just said.
Jesus.
Again, I told you 2024, year of murder.
Nothing makes me feel more alive. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I
She a ghost?
scream.
I love that.
Who's afraid of little old me?
New Halloween hit from
Right?
Taylor Swift.
You should be.
Oh my.
I told you.
It's like ghosty, but also westerny a little
Thriller
bit.
found dead.
Oh my God. And there's the eerie music. I,
I
love
know,
it.
right?
The scandal was contained. You don't get to tell me
About Sad.
you feel
Damn it.
bad.
Okay. Yes, I love that.
Is it a wonder I broke? Let's hear one more joke.
Uh-oh.
She's about to kill everybody.
We could all. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate.
Oh no, she's
down
levitating.
your street.
Ghost Taylor is back
Crash the
again.
party like a record scratch as I scream.
I love that line.
Who's afraid of little old me?
Do it.
I was
Oh, she's doing what she repeats that.
till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth.
Whose teeth did you take out? I mean, she's talking about herself, like,
Oh.
or maybe.
I am now if you took out somebody's damn teeth. Shit.
You shouldn't be.
I can't believe we're like halfway through the song.
I know.
So tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is?
Yeah, great question.
I
Oh.
wanna snarl and show you just how disturbed this has made me. You were
Remember our song? Look what we did to that our song singer.
where they raised me. If you step on my lawn,
My lawn, okay.
that I'm
I thought she was gonna say lungs at first. I was like, Lord.
and I'm wretched. And I'm wrong. Put narcotics into all of my songs.
Okay, all right.
Put narcotics
And
in
that's
there.
why you still singing.
Are we all addicted?
We
She
are,
been
aren't we?
drugging us for years?
Yes.
This is a great chorus.
Don't you worry, folks.
I loved that gasp. Shouldn't be.
I know, it sounds so nice and cheery, but it's like, we remember you're a ghost girl.
It's iconic.
You're not gonna hook me.
Who's afraid of little
Baby, we have just got something that I've been wanting for years.
What did
and
you
that
want?
is like a Taylor Swift epic.
I mean,
Like the twists and turns that took, but it's not just like a a Speak Now country epic.
I was gonna say.
It is. We are doing so many experimental things, production wise, writing wise. Like this to me was like, this could have been on Reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what Reputation really like should have sounded like.
Yes, I hear you.
Like if there was an epic, a Speak Now style epic on Reputation, it would have been this. But I'm happy it's here on
I'm
the Tortured Poets department.
Happy we get to hear it because yes, the epics that we're used to from Taylor Swift are like Enchanted or Last Kiss, where it's just like romance. But this is like there's like maybe a little hints because she's been talking about feeling caged in a relationship through a lot of the album, and that comes up here. But it seems more like a letter to the public. Like you made me. This
completely.
way. Like I have lost my fucking mind.
Yes.
And you're frightened of me because you made me this powerful. It's like, oh, what if everything's not about me? But what if it is?
Yes, and the whole tooth thing, it's like she's essentially comparing herself to like a circus freak and everything. And she's like, but you took my teeth. Like you essentially took my power or the thing that I could attack you back with. Like I could bite you with it, but I can't because you took my teeth. So why are you still afraid of me?
But we should be, apparently.
This song's fucking great.
It's great. It's scary.
It's scary, but also like there's like little like kind of happy moments.
Yes, no, it's not like it just like it's scary sonically, but it also makes me like a little worried. For her. Like I just as like you see people get to that level of fame, and it's like it never turns out. You know,
and I loved this because it was a dark Taylor song,
Yeah.
but like it wasn't trying too hard to be edgy.
Yes, that's
it,
true.
It just felt completely honest and her. Like it felt totally natural coming out of her. And that's why I think it worked so well. That's a fucking cool song. That's a
that
cool
song is wild.
song.
That song is absolutely wild.
Oh God.
Okay.
I don't know what my favorite is at this point. I mean,
We'll have to go
I
back.
feel like with time that might become my favorite.
That might go up for you.
I feel, yeah. Okay, what's next, guys?
Next.
We've already been through it all.
Next up is I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can't.
That's ridiculous. I love it. Okay, what's this?
Are we
gonna be?
ready?
All right. Country again, baby.
Also, some of these songs have the canvas and some don't. What does it mean?
Cloud billows out his mouth like a freight train through a small town.
We're back in the Halloween town.
The jokes that he told across the bar were revolting and far too loud.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's about Matt.
They shake their heads saying, God help her when I tell him he's my man.
Oh, yeah, this is Maddie for sure.
Good Lord doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him. No, really, I can.
I don't know, babe.
And only I can. The dopamine races through his brain on a 6-lane Texas highway.
No, he's a bad driver. Run. I can't handle
Yeah, we
bad
want you to be
drivers.
safe.
So he just hadn't met me yet.
Matt, this song is you coded. Dating all those smokers.
Tell him he's my man.
I've never been one for a fixer-upper, but Matt still loves
All
one.
I do, baby.
Doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him. No, really, I can.
There's always a song on every one of these albums that's like, this reminds me.
Fuck.
I can handle me a dangerous man.
No,
But I love that.
No, really, I can.
don't do it, Taylor.
No, you can't. Maybe you can. No.
They shook their heads saying, God help her when I told them he's my man.
I mean, we did all shake our heads.
I didn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him. No, really, I can. Whoa, maybe I can't.
Yes, you can't, and that's okay.
That song was flawless.
That song, the thing is, when it started, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. And then by that chorus, I was like,
I was on board. I knew what we were doing.
yes, I was like, I get what we're talking about, and the sonic choices that were being made make sense, and I'm on board.
And I truly can't picture, like, think of another Taylor song that's like that either.
I know.
Like, I think she's really, like, doing cool experimental things here that still work so well.
They do.
Because, you know, sometimes when an artist is like, I'm going to do experimental things, you're just like, okay, I'm scared. But, like, this, it's working so well. Like, I thought that was great.
And it feels like the clarity that we're getting from about her relationship, especially the one with Maddie specifically, is so detailed in a way that like I feel like during all of Midnights and Folklore and Evermore it was all like we're doing storytelling moments, and this is like, oh, I actually am going to tell you about my real life because these were my feelings. I know that I'm the one that can fix him. I'm diving in head first, and I hear you saying that he's bad for me, but don't worry, I got it.
I can fix him. No, really, I can.
It's like, no, babe.
And girl, I've been there.
I've
I've dated all wonderful men, wonderful. They just had, everyone has their issues. But like the guys who I date, their issues are always just very different from
Yes.
like, my little issues, So whenever I like date them, people are just like, oh,
Exactly.
him? Oh, this is, I just thought that song was great for many reasons.
It was great, and I'm glad, it speaks to you.
It speaks
You
to
know,
me.
we love that. All right, next up, it is LOML, Love of My Life.
LOML.
I assume.
Okay.
Oh, a
Yes,
piano.
piano.
Are we getting another up tempo on this album or no?
Who knows? As long as I'm just living in the piano right now, so I'm happy.
Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled flames? If we know the steps anyway, we embroidered the memories of the time I was away. Stitching, we were just kids, babe. I said, I don't mind, it takes time. I thought I was better safe than starry-eyed.
That's lovely.
Felt a glow like this, never before and never since. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married, still alive, killing time at the cemetery, never quite buried in your suit and tie.
Never quite buried.
I know. Oh, I love this.
Low down boy, you stand up guy, Holy Ghost, you told me I'm the love of your life.
Yeah.
You said I'm the love of your life.
This one, I feel like the end of her relationship with Joe might have had a lot of back and forths. And this feels like that to me.
When it's lasted that long, it has to have a bunch of back.
Yeah, totally.
When your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes, you took me to hell too. And
I kind of wanted us to stay in the happy with this one. But
in
that little harmony,
it's
very fearless.
Was for all time, was momentary, still alive, killing time at the cemetery, never quite buried.
Never quite buried.
It's a great line.
It's brilliant.
In black and white, all those plot twists and dynamite.
Oh, I love this one.
This is great.
Then make her cry. You said I'm the love of your life. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all.
Oh.
Dancing phantoms on the terrace. Are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed? Cause something counterfeit's dead. It was legendary.
Yes, cello. Yes.
I
Or is that a
know.
string bass? Love it, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
A field of dreams in golden fire.
Build it, baby.
I know. This is almost Last Kiss-esque.
Oh, you will. You're the loss of my life. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you fucked me up with that last line, Taylor. Because the entire time she was like, you kept saying, I'm the love of your life. And so I was like, oh, but then, oh.
You're the loss of my life. Lord.
Well, I'm fucked. I gotta go. That wrecked me.
That is, again, one of those ballads that, of course, we know she can write. She's been writing them her entire career. But to hear a new one that's like I'm just going to be the song on the page.
And we haven't had a piano Taylor song in a while.
Yes.
Like just where it's just Taylor and a piano and a, cello or string bass, whatever that was. Like we haven't had that in a while. And she's so good at it.
She's so good at it. Sometimes that's all you need because the emotion was palpable. It's like I don't need to add any sort of bells and whistles here. The song stands on its own melodically and especially lyrically.
Yeah.
It's like it's like Last Kiss. It's like White Horse. It's like the piano version of Forever and Always. It's just like I'm giving you this straightforward ballad, like ripped from my heart. This is up there for me. On this album, this is one of my favorites.
It's great. It's just nice to hear that Taylor again.
know.
Like, because like last piano ballad was what, New Year's Day?
Oh, and I loved New Year's
Which is
Day.
our favorite on Reputation, guys.
I love New Year's Day.
Because it was the piano ballad, and we were just like, oh, there
I
she
know.
is.
She gets that.
Like, oh God. I can't believe we still
I know. Part of me is like, is that not the end of the album? That feels like the closer to me.
I know. The loss of my life.
don't
Oh
know,
God,
man.
that's why it was just the letters. Oh, you sneaky bitch.
I know. She
She's
had
got
us all
it.
convinced it
She
was
had
love
us
of my
all
life, but
convinced.
she's like, of course
And we
not.
are so stupid.
I
We
know.
are so stupid.
Why
for
would we
falling
ever
for it.
think she would just do the obvious thing?
I know, God.
That's not Taylor.
Taylor, you're doing great here. Like, you're doing a great job.
I know. That song, wonderful.
Taylor, you got potential.
Yeah, potential.
You got potential.
I Can Do It With a Broken Heart.
All right.
What's up next? Oh,
Okay.
not just piano.
Nope. Fireworks?
Oh, it's like Eras Tour. So
I can read your mind.
she's saying I can still do my job with a broken heart.
Probably.
She's having the time of her life.
Is that like what the audience thinks?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
There in her glittering prime, the lights refract. Sequin stars offer silhouette every night. I can show you lies.
I can show you lies.
'Cause I'm a real tough kid. I can handle my shit. They said, babe, you gotta fake it till you make it. And I did.
Okay.
Off the camera, bitch, smile. Even when you wanna die. He said he loved me all his life. But that life was too short.
This is great.
Breaking down, I hit the floor. All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more. I was grinning like I'm winning. I was hitting my marks. 'Cause I can do it with a broken heart.
She was hitting her marks. Oh.
I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday.
Oh, no.
Not the 21st one.
I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me.
Oh, no.
Like the plague.
I mean, I like that it's so happy in the back and so sad at
It's
the top.
incredible.
I am so
That's brilliant.
productive. It's an art.
It is an art.
You know you're good when you can't even do it with a broken heart.
Oh, Jesus.
I can hold my breath.
You know, we love a sad dance song. And this is a weird one, but a great one.
All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more. I was grinning like I'm winning. I was hitting my marks.
She's hitting her
'Cause
marks.
I can do it with a
Broken heart. Yes.
I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday.
Imagine writing I'm so depressed over this beat.
Iconic.
I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me. Like a plague.
She avoids me like the plague.
But I am so productive. It's an art.
And you're an artist.
She really is.
When you can even do it with a broken
Heart.
I just said the last song was one of my favorites, and here we go with this.
This is unbelievable.
Girl, why isn't this the single?
with a broken heart.
Oh, what's
Oh.
this?
I think
I'm miserable. And nobody even knows.
I hope she's happy now.
Try and cover my job.
Like that. That's a classic.
That song is
that's a
wild.
classic. That is
It
an
is.
anthem that I will be spinning around to my room in my room to that
Screaming, "I'm so depressed,
Screaming,
I act like it's my birthday."
until the day I die. Like that is a fucking excellent pop song. It's kind
Absolutely.
of like if like Katy Perry had a really sad pop song on Teenage Dream. Like it was
Exactly.
very. And I also was thinking about Katy Perry. in her documentary, like when she was going through her divorce and like you see her before she goes on and then she's like, and it's just like, oh, Katie, go get him. Like it's so that, and it sounds like that sort of like era of pop music.
Yes. And it's just wild because you think, of course, people do their jobs in all of their professions with broken hearts every day. But for that to be your job, where it's like, I am a fucking cheerleader for 3 hours on end, and I have to connect with every person in this audience and convince them that I'm at the top of my game, the happiest I've ever been.
And I have to make them happy.
Yes.
And they're begging more and more and more.
It's just, that is a lot of pressure for a job. Like, I can do my day job very easily, Sal. I put on some music, I sit at my desk, I type away.
Oh, girl, when I am at the restaurant, I go into the walk-in freezer and cry for like 30 seconds and then I rebuild myself. So, or sometimes I work behind the bar. I just like dip down below the bar and I like give like a little and then I pop back up.
What are you crying about at work?
My life, my miserable, devastating life.
Hey, I
I'm
think
just
things
kidding.
are
I'm
going
not
great.
that miserable. Things are going well. Yes. Yes, they could be going better. They could always be going better. But you know, I'm a human being with emotions.
Yes.
I mean, the gays love nothing more than a sad dance song, but this was a sad dance song that was really fucking funny.
It was really funny.
And devastating at the same time.
Right.
Like,
This is like Taylor doing some great fucking work, like some of her greatest, because it's like she can cut in all directions within the same track, and I really appreciate it.
like that was fabulous.
That was
this
good.
is going fabulously at this
That was
whole
good.
listening party.
Absolutely.
Oh God, what the fuck is next?
I don't know. I'll let you know in a sec.
Oh my God, I'm hot.
And when I saw that canvas of the Eras tour, I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is that what she's doing?
Iconic.
with
Of
a
course,
broken
she was
heart?
like, put a canvas of an Eras tour clip there.
And she did.
Brilliant.
Next-
You're a mastermind. It sounded like
It did.
mastermind
It was
too.
Mastermind Part 2,
Brilliant.
absolutely. The smallest man who ever lived.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Was any of it true?
Tough opener.
Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah's Witness suit.
Okay.
Who the fuck was that guy?
This
You tried to buy some pills
What?
buy some
from
pills.
a friend of friends of mine.
Oh no.
Is this?
They just ghosted you.
Is this like literal pills?
Now you know what it feels like.
Oh.
And I don't even want you back, I just want to know
I like that.
I like that
if
too.
rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived?
Oh fuck.
She's pissed.
In public, showed me off. Then sank in stoned oblivion. You didn't measure up in any measure of a man.
Oh Lord.
And I don't even want you back, I just
It's like
want to
the people say when you like date narcissists that when their light is on you, it feels like the brightest light in the world, but then when they're gone, it's nothing. Sure. That feels like this guy.
miss what we had, but could someone give? Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed?
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Write in a book, were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years will all this be declassified?
Uh-oh.
And I would have died for your sins. Instead, I just died inside.
Oh.
And you deserve prison, but you won't get time. Your normal girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. Kicked out the stage lights, but you're still performing. And in plain
Jesus.
sight you hid, but you are what you did.
You are what you did.
I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived.
Oh God, what the fuck did he do?
Is this like the angriest song she's ever
She
done?
flat
Like,
out said she'll never forgive it.
yeah. She'll never
Joe
forget.
Alwyn is listening to that right now, and he's like, "Okay, I'm good. I'm good."
In
Like,
comparison, because it feels like this person. This does not feel like the seemingly not amicable, but slow death of a relationship for a long time. This feels like, no, you were not who you said you were. You lied to my face.
Yeah.
You betrayed
and
me.
you might have maliciously done it.
Yes.
Like, it's not just like, you were a negligent type thing.
No.
Like, it was,
It's like-
did someone who wanted me dead send you, and did you sleep with a gun under
Right.
our bed the whole time? Like, were you planning on doing this the whole time? Oh, all right. Well,
I mean, it's a song that the piano with the vocal at the beginning, I was getting a little sick of the same melody over and over, but those lyrics are so great.
so good,
that
you don't
you really
need
get
much.
enveloped into it that you're just like, wait, girl, you're so mad. And
Yeah.
what did he do? And she said in 50 years, the names won't be redacted anymore or whatever. So I guess we'll find out then when she writes her big mysterious book like Britney did.
Okay, and we'll be sitting here on Twitch.
We will.
in the
We'll be-
live stream, chatting with all of you, being like, "Oh God,
I know. I can't wait till we're grandpas.
I know, right? Doing our news
that.
for idiots on our podcast, chatting
Oh,
away.
poor Maddie Healy. Man, I don't know what he did, but it was bad.
It's good she needed to let that out.
Yes, that felt like a cathartic
That
song.
felt like she just sat down at her piano
Yes.
and just let it out, and she was like, "This is the first and final draft.
Yes.
Fuck everything."
Good for her.
Good for her. I'm glad that's on the album.
I am too, absolutely. You want to those raw emotions.
Sure.
I feel like you don't come by often.
I mean, because the thing is, we talk about we want steaks in Taylor Swift
There were
songs.
steaks.
Those were steaks.
Those were steaks. Absolutely.
Those were steaks cooked rare.
That was tough.
God.
All right.
What's next?
I don't
Jesus
know. I feel like I got hit by a bus.
We're getting some heavy hitters
I
as
know.
this album goes
I know.
along.
I was thinking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, as it's kind of like the Ariana album. I felt like that album got better as it went along too.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's the new thing.
Maybe it's the new thing.
The new
guys.
thing
That's what all the
people are
kids are
doing.
doing.
This is The Alchemy.
This happens once every few lifetimes. These
I like these drums.
chemicals hit me like white wine. I'm coming back so strong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut 'em from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. 'Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? But I'm making a comeback to where I belong.
Is she happy in this thing?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure. Does she want to be in this position?
Right.
I mean, the chorus is nice. I'm feeling a warmth.
She says something about a touchdown in the chorus. Is this what's his face? Travis Kelce?
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
told you.
I was thinking touchdown from when she landed back down from the
Oh
spaceship.
no, I think it's throwing up football touchdown.
Okay. Who are we to fight the alchemy?
Shirts off and your friends lift you up over their heads.
Okay, it's Travis.
That sounds. It's like you won the Super Bowl.
No chance trying to be the greatest in the league. Where's
In the-
the trophy? He just comes running over to me.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice, but it's also like, girl, we just saw this.
Ditch the crowds, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Who are we to fight the
It's just funny also you think about Travis Kelce's tweets. It's like, did you have to tell him what alchemy meant? Possibly. And that's fine.
But this time with an E.
You know, the best relationships are the ones you learn from.
That's true.
Still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight
the alchemy.
these chemicals? Hit me like white wine.
Say white wine? Like
White wine.
Like white wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I liked it. I liked the warmth of the chorus.
Yes.
I liked that the chorus was big again.
agree.
It's so rare these days that we get just a genuine big chorus.
It's true.
She's very happy. I liked the part where she's like, I figured you'd like run to get your trophy, and you ended up running to me.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was beautiful.
It is nice, and I like a lot about it. I think it is a sweet song melodically. It very much worked production-wise. I have no complaints. I do think before we walked in here, we were joking if she would write a song about Travis that had a bunch of football metaphors, and she did. And so I don't hate the song, but it does feel a little like, well, yes. Like we saw you at this. Like it just feels like I'm happy for her. I want them to be happy.
I think the football metaphors could have been way more.
They could have.
like
They could have.
ham-fisted. Come on, she didn't even say touchdown once. Did
She did. It's in the
Oh, did
chorus.
she? Oh, did she?
Yes.
Oh,
Remember,
she
you
did
thought she was
touchdown.
saying-
Never mind. I'm thinking of another. Sorry.
Yes, but so yes, it's not like London Boy levels of like, oh, I'm gonna skip this, but it's like a little on the nose.
Listen, when Taylor is feeling happy
Right.
and in love, she, loves a little on the nose
Yes.
moment. And the thing is, like, I thought that was really well done. I don't know. I think it would have been a song about Travis Kelce, touchdown, shirts off, whatever. Would have been way more like on the nose than that.
It
was.
could have been. It
Like-
could have been. It could have been.
Okay, I don't know. I like the song better than you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Official.
Official.
Guys, official.
Are we ready?
Okay. Yeah. What's next?
Next up is Clara Bow.
Clara
This is
Bow,
the final track.
Oh my God, Clara Bow.
All right. Ooh. Like that bass line.
How long's this song?
You
About 3 minutes and
like
25 seconds.
Clarabelle in this light, remarkable all your life. Did you know you'd be picked like a rose? I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I think I might die if it happened. Die if it happened to me.
Oh.
No one in my small town thought I'd see the lights of Manhattan.
And look at you now.
Jesus. Yeah.
This town is fake, but you're the real thing. Breath
Oh, that's
of
cute.
Fresh air through smoke rings. Take
Aw.
the glory, give everything. Promise to be dazzling.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Half moon shine, a full eclipse.
I love that
I'm not
verse
trying
melody
to
a lot.
Yeah.
exaggerate, but I think I might
Die.
die if I made it.
Oh. Oh.
I always feel for like young Taylor Swift, even though I know everything works out.
Suits in LA, they all wanna say they're dazzling.
She's just dazzling.
I know.
Beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more.
Yeah.
Only when your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know.
True.
It's hell on earth to be heavenly. You look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it. You
Oh.
got
There's always a new person.
Never did the future's bright, dazzling.
Because Clara Bow was essentially considered like the first movie star.
Oh, okay.
She's like in the silent film era. She's the Margot Robbie character in Babylon, the greatest movie of the 2020s.
Okay.
That's who her character is based off of, is Clara Bow.
Right.
And so then that was just so great. Like then at the ending, just like, oh, you look like Taylor Swift. Like,
I mean, it's
that's
like-
what they're telling other girls now.
Yes.
Like,
and it's like you're better than her because you have that edge she never did. And
Yeah.
it's like you realize that a song that initially feels a little sweet. Like it feels like, oh,
Sure.
people were talking to my younger self and I believed it, but it's like, oh, but also the thing they never tell you
Yeah.
is like this is a beast that never is
Yeah.
full. And like there will always be a younger person ready to take your place.
and when there are people ready to take your place, that's when everyone will let you know
Yes.
that like you used to be like beautiful
Yes.
and perfect and everything. Like, I mean, that's sort of like the sad version of You're on Your Own. I mean, You're on Your Own Kid's pretty sad too in parts, but like
Not sad to me.
I mean, You're on Your Own Kid is like so just like inspiring and just like and just sort of relatable in a sense, especially
Yes.
like as people who are pursuing artistic dreams ourselves,
Yeah.
you know, but like this is like just like an even like this is like an actively like sad version of
Absolutely
that, I feel,
is.
you know. I thought that was great. I thought that was a great
lovely.
ending, great button to this.
So after first listen, what do you think your top 3 tracks
Okay,
are?
top 3. Oh my God.
I know
Not
it's
the
hard.
single being like maybe my least favorite.
Right?
What the fuck?
It's such a weird choice.
And I don't dislike
I
it.
don't
I think
dislike
it's
it at
perfectly
all.
nice, but I mean, we were getting heavy fucking. We were getting like classics, future classics here.
And I didn't realize that's what we were getting. 'Cause
No.
the first like few songs, it was like, oh, so the songs are getting better, but they're kind of still in the same style.
Yeah.
But then when we get to the second half of the record, it's like, oh no, we're taking
Sure,
a
post
beautiful
So
turn.
Long London, I was in.
But I mean, but Daddy, I love him.
Oh, my daddy, I love him.
It's
just
up there
so
for
fun.
me.
All right, I think, yeah, I definitely, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't even know. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? Just because I know that is going to eventually rise up to my one of my favorite Taylor songs. I just feel it.
I would say I Can Do It With a Broken Heart.
I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is a
definite.
class. Is it definitely there too?
Yes.
And there are so many ties here. I guess maybe But Daddy, I Love
I
Him, but
know.
also LMOML, Loss of My Life.
Yes.
But also I Can Do It With a No, but also The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived
Yeah,
is
that
just
one.
so, I Can Fix Him. No, really, I can. I don't know like what my third would be. I know my top 2 would
Yes.
be, what's it called? Who's Afraid of Little Old Me and I Can Do It With a Broken Heart.
Yes.
Those are definitely my top 2. The third, they're fighting each other to the death. A bunch of tracks.
My top 2 are definitely I Can Do It With a Broken Heart and But Daddy, I Love. No, maybe A Love of My Life. Those are going to be my 2 for now.
Loss of My Life.
Loss of My Life, excuse me.
Get it right.
And I'll
it's
see
a
how-
sad song.
It is sad, and we're gonna see how I feel about it as time goes on. But guys,
Listen, I just want to say we were getting messages today from
We
people
were.
who listened to the leak, which I just want to reiterate we did
didn't
not.
do.
And they were just like, "You guys aren't going to like this song."
Right.
It's great.
It's great.
It's great. It's great.
It's just like it's an album that grows and like spreads out genre wise sonically as it goes along, and it's really interesting. Like I was imagining it, her playing it very safe, having the production being
Yeah.
very similar to Midnight's throughout. And to me, I didn't get all of that. I thought she was trying a lot of different sounds, and like even if like sure some of the like actual sounds being used in the production might have been Midnightsy, the like overall feel of the songs definitely weren't for a lot of it.
the structure, like story wise, it felt kind of Speak Now-y, but like,
Yeah.
and even there were some country elements, but it obviously didn't sound like a country album.
Right.
But like, I think lyrically, it felt like a much more mature Speak Now a little
And
bit.
I think that's the reason we're responding to it so much is because lyrically that is what we really missed from her in the like folklore Evermore era. And Midnight's there was more personal story thrown in, but it like again the stakes, the like the intensity of like these are my fresh feelings wasn't always there, and the fact that we were getting them so much throughout this record is
Yeah.
really exciting. Like even if every song isn't my favorite Taylor Swift song, there's always something to love about
No,
every
there's
single
never
one.
going to be an album where every song is your favorite song.
I know, but like you're not
this
getting
is-
it all too well, but that's fine. Like
But this is a great Taylor Swift album.
Absolutely.
Like
I
this
appreciate it.
showcases like her skills so well as a songwriter, as a singer. Like she sounded great.
Yep.
I'm really impressed. Like I'm so thrilled that we like this
I know, me
album.
too.
Like,
My worst case scenario is like we get on here for like a big artist like Taylor and we like fully don't like it, and that has not happened
No,
yet.
it was great. I had a
Knock on wood.
wonderful time listening to every single song.
As did I. I can't wait to listen to it again and pick out more favorites, guys. I hope you enjoyed the
I
video.
hope you enjoyed watching us.
Exactly. I hope
Like
you
as much as we
enjoyed-
liked this.
I hope you enjoyed the album. I hope you enjoyed watching us. Make sure to tell us in the comments what your favorite songs off of the Tortured Poets department are. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at 2 Gay Mats for both of us. We also, if you enjoy us, have a Patreon, which you can go to at patreon.com/2gaymats, where you can get extra bonus content from us. And for certain tiers, you actually can request that we review or react to something of your very own choosing.
Yeah, and also if Taylor Swift releases bonus tracks on this album, which like Lord knows they're coming.
Seems like they're coming in like 30 minutes.
Sure,
but-
but that reaction will probably be on our Patreon.
Absolutely.
Not today,
But at some point.
At some point. So become a patron. It's great.
And also, if you wanted to see this fully unedited and a replay if you missed the live, you can actually see that on our Patreon absolutely now. And also, we have a podcast that comes out every Monday. It's called 2 Gay Mats, TWO. So come join us. We do actually a live recording of that podcast every Sunday night on YouTube and stream that, and then it'll be up on your favorite podcatcher that Monday. And Matt Steele,
Yeah.
who do we need to give shout outs to?
Hold on, let me get my phone.
Okay, 1 second.
Also, live show May 4th. Don't
Live
forget.
show May 4th,
If-
Lyric Hyperion. If you're in the LA area, click that Eventbrite link in the info section.
Yes. So we need to give a shout out to our legendary patrons.
Yes.
Those icons' names are Sebastian, Camellia, Jen, Jacob, Montana, Matthew, Jesse, Dallas, Eric, Sam, Amanda, Celeste, Heather, Preeti, and Dr. Woods.
And we love all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and come back soon for more 2 Gay Mads.
Bye.
Bye.